Hey guys, this is Jacob Smoot here.
Hello, how are you doing?
And,
My name is Robert Thurston.
and we have our part two, and it's just getting better. Part two, question five, and it states describe the controversy regarding stasis and punctuated equilibrium. So, just to kind of start out, let's talk about what the stasis and punctuated equilibrium is, and Robert will kind of go further into that controversy. So, stasis, like it sounds, is when there is no changing that is going on. It's kind of just like it's frozen in this one set. So what they're saying is that over time, over a long period of time, a certain species on the fossil record is not changing. And so they see these really long lines where there's no branching, there's no speciation or diverging happening. But then punctuated equilibrium is where something happens. There's an event, um, maybe like an earthquake or something, or that is causing a speciation episode to occur, and that's where on these different trees you'll see just like the other branch off. And so that's kind of where punctuated equilibrium comes into play. So
Yeah, thanks, Jacob. I just have a little picture I'd like to show that really kind of puts what Jacob was talking about into perspective. And I actually found it's actually just on YouTube, but not YouTube. I apologize. Wikipedia. And anyway, the graph's really great, so you can trust it. But the idea here is that, like you were saying, it's a state of just isolation, or not isolation, but just nothing's really happening with a frozen in time, frozen in morphological evolution. So the idea is where you get this macro evolution where something will happen, and maybe a flood happens, or you know the, land pops up somewhere over uh, this says 10,000 years, but it could even be a greater period of time. But the idea here is that you've got these equilibrium states where nothing's really happening, or very few evolutions happening. So Darwin actually really didn't think too much about all this. Well, he did, in the sense that he didn't want to think about natural selection and evolution theory. Something in the book I thought was interesting, that this Gene Hunt in 2007, it says that he 250 fossil sequences. Anyway, the idea is that after things came back, he found support for a directional evolution in which 5% of the fossil sequences had it, but the remaining 95% of sequences showed evidence of random walks of stasis in roughly equal proportions. And so the book actually states, it says stasis is clearly common. Anyway, and so just the idea here is that Darwin, you know, initially people had this belief of what Darwin believed since 1859, that stasis didn't really happen. But with technology now, and since 1972 with Aldridge and Stephen Jay Gould, we're able to realize that, yeah, stasis happens, and it's actually a very important plays a very important role in evolution. So, is there anything else you want to add, Jacob?
no, I think that's good. Sorry about, I don't know if there's going to be a glitch in the video, but I think you summed it up really well. So,
Okay. Alrighty.
okay.